8-Bit Babe, also known as Alexis, and I've got a fantastic new video topic for you today. Let's see if you can figure it out. Now, it might be a little cliche, but you'll get the point. New leaf, old leaf, new leaf, wild world. That's right. This video topic is going to cover the new release of the Animal Crossing handheld game for 3DS that's going to be released on June 9th. It's called New Leaf, which I guess you got the point. But I'm going to talk about my anticipations and my expectations, and I'll even cover some of the new features that are going to be in this new release. And, you know, why delay? Let's get started. New Leaf 3DS, June 9th, let's go.
Now, what is Animal Crossing? Well, one thing's for sure, it certainly isn't a game where you try to get animals to cross the street without them getting hit by oncoming traffic. The game actually is a relaxing life simulation game where you live in a town alongside friendly animal neighbors, which sounds kind of weird, but hey, weird is good, right? At the beginning of the game, you get a house. Over time, you can expand your house and decorate it to your heart's content. There are also an abundance of neat activities like fishing, bug hunting, and even fossil finding. Over time, you can try to complete your entire collection. The game takes place in real time and has a magnificent change in seasons. The seasons include annual festivals such as the Starry Night Festival and fireworks. Animal Crossing also has a great multiplayer system where your friends can come over and visit your town. It may seem boring, but it's actually very addicting and enjoyable in its simplicity.
Now that you've got the gist of it, it is time for some Animal Crossing history. The last Animal Crossing handheld game release was Animal Crossing Wild World, released in 2006, a whopping 7 years ago. As you can imagine, it's high time that a new handheld version has been released, and I'm very enthused about it, as you can tell. So, just to show you how old this game is and how long I've been playing it, I have brought along my guidebook. As you can see, it's very beaten up. The binding has been ripping, and the corners are bent, pages are torn, and at times they fall out of the binding itself. Now, I'm not a fan of using guidebooks for gaming, for I feel like they deprive you of that sense of accomplishment when you complete a level or figure out a puzzle yourself. But Animal Crossing is very different given its gameplay, for there really is no right or wrong way to play Animal Crossing, and there really is no built-in storyline that you must follow, aside from a few tasks that your neighbors may give you, or Tom Nook while you're trying to pay off your mortgage. Inside the guidebooks you find things like catalogs for furniture and collectibles that you might find around town or in the stores. It even gives you information about fossils and bugs and fish. It tells you where to find them, what season to find them, and it's very helpful. It also gives you information on your neighbors and the festivals that take place in your town and what time. And it even gives you a handy-dandy assortment of templates for your clothing design so you can get a little creative. Or if you need help with that creativity, it gives you some really, really good inspiration here. And I've used those little designs to create my own, and it's really helpful. So, as a guidebook user for Animal Crossing, I would recommend it. I've already pre-ordered mine for New Leaf, and it's something you will use religiously, and you will get your money out of it, I swear. Now, for people who are completists, and when you play video games you have a tendency to unlock everything, complete everything, you're a completist gamer, yes, and I've had that with many of my games. I mean, you're talking about a girl who's collected every feather in Assassin's Creed, and I like to unlock things and feel like I've won the game and beat the game to the fullest. Well, as a downside of Animal Crossing, you can't have that. You can't complete Animal Crossing because there really is no 100% completion in Animal Crossing. There are things that you can fully collect, like bugs and fossils and fish, which I have done. But as a game entirely, there's no way you can complete it 100%. So, as someone who likes to complete things to the absolute fullest completion as a gamer, I'm sorry to tell you that you won't be able to do that with Animal Crossing, and I just wanted to give you a heads up, so you might have to throw those OCD tendencies out the window. Now, Animal Crossing New Leaf has been in production for the past 3 years, and the translation has been worked on since I believe March, which It's not very long ago. March. Jeez. What was I doing in March? What was I doing in March? Ah, here it is. March. Huh. Would you look at that? Nothing. I mean, I was waiting for Animal Crossing. That's not nothing. I have a life. Right? Who cares? Move on to the next skit scene thing. Yeah. I have a life. Let's talk about the moment you've all been waiting for. New Leaf. Yep, this game is going to be like no other game in the Animal Crossing series before. Why? Well, there's going to be a whole new gameplay twist that is unexpected to the player and is not anything you've seen before in the Animal Crossing world. I'll show you that. Now, it's not going to be like a remake either. Of course, there will be better graphics and there might be a better multiplayer system, but it's going to be refreshing and new. Let's take a look at some of these features, shall we?
So, the fantastic new feature that awaits you in New Leaf is that you're the mayor of your very own town. As you can imagine, the title comes with its perks. As the mayor, you can conduct public works projects by uniquely decorating your town and placing all sorts of facilities like the cafe, the police station, and even the Reset Surveillance Center, which just may be for the familiar character Rossetti. Of course, seasons will be returning, as well as some more Americanized holidays like Christmas and Easter. Swimming in the ocean is now a new feature as well, and you can take a boat ride to a tropical getaway. What's even cooler is that you can go on multiplayer too. Igloos will also be popping up around your town during the winter months. Another sweet bonus as mayor is that you can set the customized business hours of all the stores in your town, just to fit your personal schedule. In New Leaf, there are so many new venues and shops. Of course, you have the local salon, the traditional museum, and then there's Tom Nook's furniture joint, and of course, the classic Able Sisters, but now there's more. Now you'll find a shoe shop, a club, a fortune teller, a garden shop, and even a place for the HRA. The Dream Suite is also a new feature that allows you to take a preview of other people's towns from around the world. The overall customization abilities have been taken up a notch too. Now you can change the exterior of your home's features by going to the remodeling shop. For the inside, there will be new furniture, and you will even be able to place decorations on the wall. Furniture itself can now be customized with your own design, similar to the process of creating custom clothing. Once you're satisfied, you can display it on the Happy Home Showcase. Oh, and your character customization is going to be better than ever. Now there are a variety of different bottoms and tops with various shapes and styles. You can also change your shoes and socks. Plus, there are now swimsuits for your days out at the beach. There will even be more accessories too. As for designing your own clothing patterns, you can now design each face of the clothes, front, back, side, etc. Even multiplayer has more options, like mini games, and as I previously mentioned, the Happy Home Showcase, the Dream Suite, and Club LOL featuring KK Slider.
Well, that concludes my video on New Leaf. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Make sure you leave your comments and thoughts about the game so far down below. And remember also to look out for any review videos or comparison videos that I may make when the game is released. Remember, it will be released on June 9th, so make sure you either pre-order or get down to your local GameStop, Best Buy, whatever, and pick it up. Now, if you really want to be an ultra fan, they're selling plushies of characters like KK Slider, Rossetti, Tom Nook. They're very cute. A little pricey at $30, but you know, if you really, I mean, I don't have one, so I guess I'm not a hardcore fan, even though I seem very enthused about the whole thing. There are also styluses that have different character themes and little icon heads at the top, such as the fossil icon, I believe the pitfall seed. Those are hard to come by. I don't know. I didn't find any that are left, but I think you can get a set of every single one on like eBay or whatever, but it might be expensive. So remember to get the game when it's released on June 9th, and remember, I highly recommend the guidebook. So I hope you guys enjoy the game, and I hope you enjoyed this video. Peace out.